So when we talk about, I'll just leave it here, the difference between an illness of an injury, the reason that it can dissolve the stigma around mental health and actually help you as a company culture or as a team navigate these things is because at the bottom there, an injury is hurt, damage, or loss sustained. The last 20 months are an epic mental health / stress injury. And if that's the conversation in the office, in the culture, out on the field, and you're talking about it that way, what do you think the chances are of people actually saying, yeah, I'm kind of struggling with this injury, instead of saying I'm struggling with my mental health? Like, it can be even harder for men to talk about those kinds of things. And yet you have the highest suicide rate because it's probably not cool to talk about it. Forcing people to talk about something that makes them uncomfortable just forces them further into their stress response. But if you change the conversation and the language, you catch and you help a lot more people, because then the self-blame goes away, the stigma goes away. And if you realize you're injured in 3 to 5 different ways, and that those injuries can possibly be healed, and you can avoid an actual illness down the road, because multiple injuries not healed are what result in an injury down the road, it changes the whole conversation. And if this here is something that you have up in for you on your laptop or in your office, and you start to understand just the basics of, my people's nervous systems were designed for a world that does not exist anymore. That's why empathy and kindness and changing the language can literally change a trajectory of the incidences, the stress leaves, and the paramedical and prescription costs that your company is encountering. And what it also does is it also justifies financially on an ROI level. This is what I actually do for companies. I can justify the ROI for them for investment in culture and in empathy and those kinds of things.